Now I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub, and stroll right into town, and be just like the other men. I'm tired of walking around. Oh, oh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true. And it's like me. And life is human too.
And what's going on? It's your boy D-Hammy here, bringing you a brand new video here, guys, and we are back with Fox Lodge's season highlights, guys, and this time we're in the quarterfinals away to Ardmore of the Senior Cup competition here. Fox Lodge batting first here, and straight away off the bat, we see a wicket. Jason Milligan coming down the track, ball had his pad, so they went up for an appeal, but he was too busy sort of looking at the umpire saying if he was going to give him out, and then little did he know he was run out then. So unfortunately Fox Lodge going one down pretty quickly, guys, and this is a ground where it's very difficult to see where you can put it because the side screens isn't a very good place to put the GoPro, so a lot of it will be handheld footage, and I do apologise because I haven't done it a lot, and so I'm not used to it. As you see, I tried to put it on the side screen, but it actually fell off, and so that is why I had to do that. I see a beautiful shot there coming in from Dean McCarter, and just want to let you know that it has been our overseas professional Sibo Chikiki joining Dean at the crease here, and that's a beautiful shot all the way to the boundary. Man tries to slide around it, but he can't end up getting to it, and that's going to be 4 runs towards Dean, who has hit that. It's a wonderful shot. We're going to come down the other end now, and it's going to be, I think, yeah, Dean coming in there, and that's going to be, yeah, it is Dean. That's a wonderful shot actually over the top. It's a really good shot. One's going to be fielded off probably. Yep, just fielded down there and thrown back in, only getting the 2 there, but good shot nonetheless there from Dean. Now switching down the other end on that one, that's going to be flicked, and that's going to be caught. When I say flicked, I meant edged, but yeah, Dino's gone now, so the 2 openers gone quite quickly on in this match in the space of just 2 or 3 overs. So yeah, that's going to bring our captain Brian Allen to the crease now. Yeah, not very good start at all from Fox Lodge, 2 wickets down here, and we're just going to see now how we can go, and that's a big shot from Brian. Just over the top. It's going to trickle away to the boundary rope. That's going to be 4 more for Fox Lodge. And we see now another, actually a first bowling change of the match coming now down from, I don't know how to describe it, but the house end, probably because of the house behind that, and that's just carved away by Brian beautifully out there. And that one is now by Brian, just cut away out there to deep cover point, and he's going to get a single for that, sorry. And this one coming in now, this time it's Sibo trying to play a shot, and we're just going to look up here whenever it focuses, and Brian is actually out, guys, and we're going to see Dean Mahaffey, one of our new signings for the season, not overseas professional obviously, but Dino's going to come to the crease now and hopefully put in a large partnership with Sibo, because that's really what we need right now, is a large partnership. Sibo in the crease, that's a beautiful little drive down. To be doing a lot of that there in this game, so you know, it's just driving it down to the man at long on or long off, just taking singles. It was a really good innings he played so far anyway. This one Dean's just going to cut that down. It's going to get a couple here. Let's see this man fielding the ball. Wonder, is it going to trickle away? No, doesn't actually trickle away to the rope. This man picks it up and throws it back in. So decently well fielded out there. And this one, oh, what the hell's happened there? I think he's just had it straight back to the ball on the board, diving to make sure he gets no runs for it. Sibo's in here. Sibo's just going to play that one straight back into a man at cover, and they're only going to get 1 for it here. This time running into Sibo, that's just going to be pushed out into the man at mid off, and it's a really good run there, very good run indeed. Now see, running in once more, it's going to be pushed out, not going to get a single for that one though, came off the middle of the bat. This one comes in for Sibo. Sibo just like sort of hanks it away. I don't know how to describe that. Hooks it, pulls it over the man in mid-wicket and gets no runs for it. This one comes in. That's going to be just dispatched away. What a shot that is. Sibo just carving that away to the rope. That's 4 runs. Beautiful, beautiful shot that. And now Sibo comes down the track. Plays just a nice straight one down there. And that will be his 50. His first 50 for Fox Lodge. So well batted, Sibo. First one out of the way. Hopefully he can go on and get a couple more, and hopefully a couple of tons along the way there too. Possibly win us this competition. We see now this man running on. He's going to come down the track. Sibo gets a hold of it though, and it's not going to go. Just didn't get enough. So Sibo is now out, and Dima Haffey was also, guys, I actually missed his wicket. So Jordan Austin was at the crease whenever that wicket happened to Sibo, and Andy McGuinness is now going to come in, and that one's just pushed down the ground. They're going to get a single for that one. Guys, I just want to point out to people that Dean Mahaffey has actually he's struggling with like a pulled groin, and Andy McGuinness did tear his ACL as well. He's recovered from it, sort of, so that is why those two boys are unable of running a huge amount. Jordan Austin was out there, and Luke Hayes is now in at the crease, who's struggled to perform a wee bit this season, but this could be a game where he just comes into action and see what he can do, as we see McGuinness and Luke in at the moment. Luke there, he just gets that one past the man. Is it going to go down the rope? Yes, no, actually, it's very well fielded. Sorry for that. Change of angles here, guys. Sorry, this is a wee bit low, but I'm going to be able to describe that very well. That's just picked up and heaved away, and that one is actually going to be out. Andy McGuinness is out, just trying to pick one off the back of the length and just smash it away. And Jimmy McIntyre is going to come in here. The man who's very, very quick between the wickets. As we end towards the end of this innings, actually. This one's going to be picked up by Luke. He's had it all the way out there. The man's going to come down, and he takes a catch, but whenever he comes down, his feet is actually over the rope. And very fair play to the young man. He actually says it's 6 runs. So very, very good sportsmanship there from him, and much appreciated from him. And Luke's just going to drive this one straight down. And ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, no, I think that will be it. That's going to be Luke now on 49. He only needs one more for his 50, so we're going to watch Luke here, and let's see. He's going to hit that one straight out, and he's going to get a 50. Well batted, Luke. Very well batted. Man, he's struggled for him this year, like I've said, but he's done very, very well indeed. He's been amongst the runs big time, so he has. In this game, anyway, with that 50. He's just going to slice that one straight up, and man there, Shortford man's going to take the catch, and Luke's going to have to depart. And Aaron Haywood's going to have to come in the crease, but he won't have to do anything. He'll be the non-strikers in for the very last ball off the innings, which we're going to see right now. A ball comes in. Jamie's just going to sort of LBW appeal, and he's been given out. So Jamie out LBW and Fox Lodge end up with 221 for 9 off their 50 overs. And I'm going to leave you now, guys, with the halftime show. So guys, back here after the second innings. Hope you enjoyed that wee halftime show. It was just a little something as this one comes in. It's going to be, almost actually. Just gets past them and the man's going to throw it. Yeah, so I just thought you'd enjoy someone. I got there. There was a river nearby, so we went down it and seen what it was like. If you see Jamie there just giving us the thumbs up. As Gareth runs in there, and that one's going to be dropped straight back, and that's going to be 4 runs immediately from Ardmore. So in this very first over, Ardmore already have a couple of runs to the name. We have boundary in that one, and they're going to see Zip coming down here, and that one's just going to be lofted. That's 6. That's a big shot. So in the first 2 overs, we've already seen a 4 straight back and a big 6 over to the leg side off Aaron Haywood's bowling from that field end. But let's see if he can make a comeback here at some point in this over. He's going to loft that one straight up in the air, but look, he's taking an absolute blinder of a catch. What a catch it is. That's an absolute stupendously good catch. And the man, he gets a 50. He's now taking a wonderful catch. Aaron Haywood, your bowler, cup, of course, by Luke Hayes. So really good bit of fielding there, and a great bit of bowling too. And as then their overseas professional came in, and he departed for one, so it's a very big wicket. Aaron Haywood, the bowler, caught by Dean Mahaffey at the slips. So very, very good from Fox Lodge here early on. Although continuing those couple of boundaries, they have picked up 2 very valuable wickets in the process. And let's see if we can move on from here now. Come on, Foxies. Gareth bowling that one. It's going to be a dot ball. Very well bowled indeed. Just getting those full and Yorkers in. Now Jamie's running down this end. Oh, he's actually exited him, McGuinness. Oh, it was in his hands. And it's just popped out. But eventually Jamie did get his wicket running and bowling, and then JC ended up taking a catch. And man went on to score some runs though. So they did lose a couple of runs there. And eventually JC came on the ball himself and managed to pick up a wicket. LBW, you see the batsman there pointing to where the ball actually had him. He's saying I had him on the 5 pad, but you can clearly see from the replay here there's no red mark there at all, so you can clearly say that he's a very, very wrong man there, and he should actually learn to get on with it. The umpire gave you out, you most likely were out, depending on some of the umpires, because some of the umpires in the Northwest, as we do know from the Eglinton game, are horrific. So you never know really, unless you had DRS as JC running here and he's just going to get a dot ball. They're very well bowled. JC, one of the better bowlers at Fox Lodge, very, very reliable bowler. Always picks you up a wicket or two and very keeps the economy down, just like Sebo really picks up about a wicket or two and keeps it. I think Sebo's economy average is actually, I think it's like 3. He goes like 3 and over. Very, very good economy. That one's just played very nicely out there, the deep sort of mid wicket sort of ish, and Aaron Haywood's going to run round, pick it up and restrict them to, I think, was it a single. So then Fox Lodge now just got in their steel period of the game. That's something they always will have. They just have a period of the game where they just don't really have that much happens. But then Big Sebo comes on and picks up the LBW of Decker Curry, a man who is probably the best batsman to ever play in the Northwest. 100 hundreds in the Northwest, so that just shows you how good he actually is. So that is an absolute humongous wicket for Fox Lodge. Sebo getting him LBW. A lot of speculation going about the ground that he actually wasn't out LBW, but the umpire gave him and he walked, probably wasn't out in my opinion if I had to be honest, but he was given, and then later on Luke Hayes, golden arm, comes on, the man who got plenty of runs, took a blinding catch, now got a wicket, having Dean McCarter catch him out at the boundary, and a very good shot there, scoop shot. That was actually a free hit for you guys watching at home. That was a free hit. It was a beautiful little shot though, just down the one, the ramping him over. He's going to come down the track now, but looks wise to him, pulls a very, very good slower ball, and it means they don't get any runs off that one. Then, guys, Aaron Haywood comes back on the ball and picks up another wicket, and JC takes yet another catch. Very good fielding, fielder there, Jace. And, of course, you have to say that Aaron's one of our best bowlers. He always gets you plenty of wickets. He's second in the Northwest Premiership last time I checked here. And this ball's well out there, and what a bit of fielding, Luke Hayes. That's my man of the match. Give him a right now. A 50, a wicket, a catch, and a brilliant bit of fielding down there. What a bit of fielding. As you clearly saw, the ball didn't cross the rope, just about. That was very, very good indeed. Is that one there? It's just hit straight back, and that will be 4 runs to Ardmore. But that was just a stupendous bit of fielding there. Very, very good indeed. I just want to see Gareth running here now. What's he going to do? Sorry for the shakiness of the camera here. And that one is going to bowl him. I think it is. Yes, it is. Bowled him. What a delivery from Gareth Haywood, beating the man. It's an absolute great wicket. Very, very good from Gareth Haywood, another man who's a very decent bowler, a bit inconsistent at times. I think he'll agree with me, but a very good bowler nonetheless. As now we see Zap running that distinctive action of his, he just glances that one down actually, and that's going to be Dino down there trying to do a brilliant bit of fielding, and his pulled ground, that's very risky, and the ball actually did go for 4, and I think he's done even more damage to his ground. Let's hope Dino's okay, and he actually, as he carried on, I would just take a wee look now at a Mustang. Yes, a Ford Mustang. Gareth runs in here now once more. That one though, it's going to be just played away for 4 runs. So Ardmore still going strong here, trying to put a bit of resilience up, but Gareth pops up again with a cotton bowl. Very, very great stuff here, guys. And yeah, we're just going to see now Gareth running on. Good ball there. Oh, he's just managed to play that there. Fox does now need 1 wicket to win this match. So they need 1 wicket to win, and Ardmore, I think, need like 20-something runs. Will they be able to get there? They still have a man in the crease who's on about 30 odd, and Peter. So I wonder if he'll be able to get them across the line. But Gareth, if he has anything to say about it, will definitely say something about it here. We're closing towards the end of this match, and he's just managed to get there. Oh, there's going to be a run out. Oh, it was so close. He was well gone, and Dino just was unable to hit. Oh, it was so unfortunate. There's Gareth runs in, and that one. Oh, so close to finding the edge here. He's getting closer and closer and closer as Gareth Haywood here, guys. Runs in this time, and that one's just poked out. And guys, I'm going to let you watch the very next ball. Catch it! Oh. Yeah! Let's go! Yes, guys, Fox Lodge get the win. Bold Gareth with Andy McGuinness, and Fox Lodge won by 18 runs. And Fox Lodge versus Ballyspawn in the semi-finals of the Senior Cup. Ballyspawn are below us, but they've got this far, so we can't take this lightly. It is an away trip as well, and you know anything can happen in sports, especially whenever it's away games. So it will be a very, very, very good match, and I, of course, will be bringing that to you, hopefully, if I can get it somewhere down. And I really want to, because it's a semi-final game, and it would be madness if we got through to the final. Guys, I've been your boy D Hammy. I hope you've enjoyed this video where Fox Lodge move on to the semi-finals of the Senior Cup. I've been your boy D Hammy, and I will see you next time.